Vice President Mr. Jagdeep Dhankhar, who will be here in Cambodia for the ASEAN Summit, will also be travelling to Siem Reap to carry out a review of the restoration work that's been done at the Ta Prohm temple, which is the ancient Brahma temple. The restoration work here is being done by the Archaeological Survey of India in collaboration with the Apsara Cultural Society of Cambodia. Joining us now is Mr. Devinder Sood. He's a conservation and restoration expert. He's a member of the restoration work being carried out here at the Ta Prohm temple. Mr. Sood, thank you for your time. Welcome to Sansad TV.
Thank you.
So ahead of the Vice President's visit, what are the kind of preparations that have been done? And also for the benefit of our viewers, very briefly, if you could tell us a bit about the history of this temple.
Ta Prohm temple, basically Buddhist temple. It was constructed in 12th century by Jayavarman VII. And these temples have 5 enclosures. So in the center, the Prajna Paramita statue was installed. Government of India took this project in 2002 and still is working on the temple. And our Vice President, Government of India, is coming to inauguration of the Hall of Dancer, which just be restored and completed, and after today it will be open for tourists. And this is very famous building, means actually the building Hall of Dancer they called by the figure of dancers, but that is not the Hall of Dancer, that is a meditation hall. And because during the conservation we got some Buddha statue, and then that was placed earlier inside the Hall of Dancer, and there is no place for the dancing.
You know, the fact that your team has been involved in restoration work of this temple since 2003 is commendable. But how challenging was it, looking at the fact that we still see a lot of overlapping between trees and the ancient temple structures?
This is the nature and wild heritage temple, and both the things are living together, and the tree roots are penetrated inside the structure, and our part is conservation, both the things. We have to preserve the tree, and also we have to preserve and restore the structure, so the people can see both the things at one place, how the trees and structures are living together. And they are also part of the history, so we should conserve them also. So this message we are giving, we are loving to the nature and we are loving to the structure.
Absolutely. And the fact that this is again one of the living examples of the historical connect that India and Cambodia share. Let me take you also to the other aspect of the Angkor Wat temples, because that perhaps is the biggest landmark. It's the world's largest heritage site. So how actively has the ASI been involved over the decades in restoration work at the Angkor Wat?
Actually, in 1980s, the Prince of Cambodia announced to world that's come and save the Angkor. So India was the first country who gave the support and started conservation work from 1986. And we did work in Angkor Wat 7 years. During that time, several parts has been restored and completed. Earlier, the Angkor Wat was also nearly 60% ruined, and India did a good job. For that also we got several appreciation.
But I would like to congratulate you on behalf of every Indian for strengthening this historical partnership that we have with Cambodia in restoration work of our temples. It was an absolute delight to have you on Sansad TV. Thank you.
Thank you very much.